It's minicamp and OTA season, and today we're looking at the Denver Broncos and getting another look at RJ Harvey. We're going to watch him catch some balls, work through some drills and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at practice from rookie camp, minicamp, OTAs, training camp, workouts, everything in between. So you know what your players are doing behind the scenes, your rookies. Those quarterback battles, those guys coming back from injuries, those guys you're drafting soon in fantasy football. It's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. But RJ Harvey's here. We're excited about him. We're going to loop this and keep talking ball. We got a lot of clips from yesterday's practice. Here we go. Going through there, looking solid. One thing you know, he's very compact. Look at the quads. It's Quad City. Quad City with this guy. Boom. Got it. He's got some Jamal Anderson-esque quads. Boom. Good feet. Light on his feet. One person noted after the draft in the comment section that they thought he was small from the listing. You got to understand he's compact. And you see it live and in the flesh here. And his lateral agility, he covers a lot of ground with that dead leg. That is a huge takeaway we saw from rookie camp. It's on the tape. But it's a different look in practice, too. I mean, you get to see what they look like here. You know he's Quad City now. You just know he's Quad City. Working through the bags. Feet's good. We're light on the feet. Very light on the feet. Especially considering how thick our lower half is. Got it. Boom. Getting the ball right out there. He's a weapon. He's a weapon. You can use him at all facets. He's got good burst. He's light on his feet. Some of these will be the same drill, different angles, because they're different beat writers. But if I find it, I'm going to get it. There he is back there. He's being hid by a coach back there. But I stopped cutting back because some of you guys want to watch some of the other running backs. Maybe you want to watch Audric Estimate. There he is. Boom. Covers a lot of ground moving laterally. And then also, too, it lets you see a difference of him versus the other backs. Let's see his cut. See his cut versus what you're seeing from RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey's got a lot of distance when he pops that leg in the ground, when he does that dead leg, when he hits R1 in Madden 05. He's very studly when you hit that button. Hits it right in the hands. Right in the hands. You can see the traps from here. He looks like he's got shoulder pads on almost. That's the one thing you notice. You can see the tricep pop from here. He's got old man calves. That's another good thing. That's another good thing to notice. I mean, you run what he did at the combine. You got old man calves. This was posted. I think that was from rookie camp, but it was posted with a time step of something newer. But RJ Harvey, Shawn Peyton really wanted this kid. Shawn Peyton really wanted this kid. He kept his mouth shut. Kept it shut. The Jaguars wanted this kid. Other teams wanted this kid. And the Broncos knew they had to get him where they had to get him or it was over. They ain't getting him. They made that move. They got him. And the one thing you keep hearing from RJ Harvey, especially during the rookie camp days, which was just a few weeks ago, was him looking up all the running backs and watching tape with Shawn Peyton and saying, hey, I'm going to be better than all those running backs. I'm going to be better than all those running backs. Not I want to, not that I am going to be better. So to me, that says, hey, we got a very strong, empowering mindset with this kid on top of the tape that we saw from college, which is very encouraging. So going into the draft, I had him as one of the running backs I was really, really paying attention to. Before it was cool, I was in on him. And then after the draft, I jumped him a tier because I did not have him. I had him in the mix with this studly running back class. I jumped him up there in that tier A tier with those stud running backs, which everybody else has anyways. And you just move them where you want in that tier when you're drafting. It's more for people who draft, who are in a bunch of leagues that wants to diversify and change up their portfolio from league to league or have different players or have different strategies from different leagues and different formats. But he's up there. I would not be surprised if he becomes one of the most productive running backs in this class. I would not be surprised if he develops into a top 5 running back. Would not be surprised at all. I would not be surprised if he takes over this backfield sooner than later. I would not be surprised if he makes Audric Estime better and Audric Estime becomes a good NFL back who is holding it down with him, and this becomes one of the better committees in the National Football League. Talking about Audric Estime, slow rookie season last year, which should be expected. It was a late round pick, but he's got good vision, but he's a bigger running back to the NFL game. It's just that speed's not really there, but he's got good vision and good lateral agility. Both these backs do. So the fact that you got your pop here with RJ Harvey, who's projected to get most of that workload because he's got more of that home run threat to him. He's got good vision. Everything's studly with him, and just all that counts. All that counts. This is Shawn Peyton's guy. This is Shawn Peyton's guy. This is who he wants. This is who he wants. He's got him. This is the chosen one on the running back depth chart, and they have to make some changes. They lost Javonte Williams. They had injuries at the running back position. That impacted them. They had to make some changes. What I like about RJ Harvey is the explosiveness. You see that on tape. The ability to catch the ball downfield. You see that here in practice. You see that on his tape in college. You look at the burst metrics, the production metrics, it's all there. The draft capital's all there. So they do have some sunk cost here where they want to try and get something out of him. They're going to give him opportunities to prove himself and fail, which is always a good thing for a running back. He's going to be out on the field sooner than later. The running back depth chart's a little bit ambiguous, so he's going to have the opportunity to prove himself. That burst, pop, and size, that's going to stand out. That's going to stand out. Now, if we're talking about dynasty, easy first-round candidate. Easy first-round candidate in rookie drafts. We all know this. Most drafts are done. I'm still drafting a lot of leagues because I'm in a lot of leagues. And like I say, I diversify. And I've drafted him a fair bit, especially where I'm at. It's not like I'm always at the 101, 102, those sexy picks. I'm always on the back end. And he's one of those backs where once he's off the board, that's when I really start looking at other positions or start making moves and stuff. Once he's off the board and Caleb Johnson's off the board, that's when I really start making moves. That's when I'm really starting to make moves in my league. Once he's off the board in that back half of the first round, I kind of get a little sad, honestly. I do, because I really been looking at hammering the running back position in this year's draft, and I really want to be able to tap into Tier A. And this is a Tier A back. There's other good backs I got drafted on day 3, but it's different. It's different. And the markets here is all in on him, and they're all chatting him up. If he does anything on the field and you want to just sell high for whatever reason, depending on the build of your league, go ahead. Now, if you are in basic fundamental redraft, this is a running back that you are going to be looking at. It really depends. Like your home league, he's going to be at a decent discount because of rookies are usually discounted in home league drafts. Unless you're in a home league draft that's very competitive, that's usually like watching videos like this at this time of year. Or if you're like an underdog or you're in an industry draft or whatever. But if you're in your basic home league draft, you're going to catch them at a decent discount. And I would definitely be slamming those rookie running backs. I would be slamming them. I'd be looking at them. Once you get at cost here, if there's rookie running backs in that dead zone area, you just slam that and take the upside. Just keep going all the way, especially once you get to the double digits. There's going to be rookie running backs there. Slam that. Now I'm talking about strategy here overall from the macro. I think this is a running back that you're looking at. Short term, you might have a ramp up. Long term, it might be middle of the season he starts taking off, but he's a good fit here. Bo Nix and him, they're going to gel well together. They're going to gel well together because Bo Nix is a guy that plays for the next down, and he's going to be there in the outlet, and he's got speed to take it over, but also the vision, the patience, the movement skills to get you those yards after contact, to really idolize that space and house it. When I look at him at Dynasty, this is a great asset. This is a great asset because I think the stock's only going to go up from here, especially once he gets his moment on the field. And then you can do whatever you want to do with it. I know I said if you wanted to sell later, you can. It's just whatever you want to do with it at that point because of the stock and depends on your league and format. But once that price is up there, you got yourself a big-time asset, a running back that's going to help your team for the long time, and you can just hoard on to that, enjoy the production or whatever you want to do, but it's really what you want to do, and it's also depending on the ability of your league, the format, everything else, but you're looking at RJ Harvey here, and I think you got tons of upside, and the market's saying that too, and everything's here lining up to be very good. Broncos fans should be very excited. You got some talent here in the backfield too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.